Good morning, sir. I am Mark Daryl Gonzaga, and this is my understanding and learnings from our discussions and topics from week one, week two, and week three. I write it down here because I don't and I can't memorize them all, but I am assuring you, sir, that I am familiarizing our topics since the week one. So let's talk about my understanding and learnings from the week one. First is the definition of ship stability. It is the vessel has its own ability in returning to its upright position, which is through the use of its own external force. So when we talk about ship stability, it is the ability of ship when it's hit by external forces like waves, currents, and many other external factors. When the ship is tilted to the right, then it has the ability to regain its center of buoyancy and center of gravity to its upright position. So that is what ship stability is. The next thing is the displacement. Displacement is the volume of the water is displaced by the ship itself. Therefore, must be displaced with a mass of water equal to its own mass for the ship to float. The tones symbol is triangle. So the thing that is meant by the amount of water being displaced should be the same amount as the ship, so it will be float. So if the ship weighs 200 tons, so the water displacement should also be 200 tons for the ship to float. Next is the transverse section of the ship. As what I've seen on a video that was presented on YouTube, on the standard cross section of the underwater hull, that is the thing that's presented there. The force of buoyancy works upward is presented as letter B, which means the center of buoyancy. The M is the meta center, where the ship will remain when the angles are heeling around this point. There are different points with specific terms used to easily understood. If the cargo is placed in the bottom line of the ship, the term used is K, which means keel. On the other hand, high G is the term used when it is on the higher line. The next thing is the longitudinal section of the ship. And my own understanding with regards to the video that I saw, the word longitudinal itself means direction of flank of a ship or vessel running in lengthwise position. The two parts are both necessary since it has its own abilities to even to subtract spaces filled by the cargoes. So when a ship is at rest in calm water, it is called the even keel, which the center of buoyancy and center of gravity will be on the vertical line. So this even keel can be altered by two phenomena, the pitch and the trim. So what is a pitch? A pitch is a longitudinal inclination of ship about its pivot that is affected by external forces, which mainly waves, sea currents, and many other external forces, while trim is a longitudinal inclination of ship that is affected by internal forces, which is mainly loading and unloading. So the main difference of pitch and trim is that pitch is affected by external forces while trim is affected by internal forces.